It was October 1942. The island of Guadalcanal in the Pacific Ocean had become an absolute hell for both the United States and the Imperial Japanese forces. The scorching heat, malaria, and the relentless Japanese resistance had worn down the American morale. On this island, the Marine Corps was defending a critical airstrip, Henderson Field. On this defense line was a weapon often considered too heavy for combat, the M1917 Browning heavy machine gun. This was a water-cooled, belt-fed gun that typically required a minimum of 3 men to transport and set up. While other troops used the lighter, air-cooled M1919, Sergeant John Basilone clung to his M1917. Basilone knew a night attack was imminent, and he needed a weapon that could sustain fire for hours without overheating. Basilone's unit was tasked with defending a crucial outpost near Luna Point, which was the primary invasion point for the Japanese infantry. On the night of October 24th, the Japanese army, led by Lieutenant General Harukichi Hyakutake, launched a massive assault. They initiated a series of Banzai charges, surging toward the American defense line in wave after wave. Basilone and his machine gun teams were fully prepared for the initial onslaught. Amidst the darkness, the rain, and the fierce shelling, Basilone's machine guns began pouring out accurate fire. The water-cooling capability of the M1917 gave it a unique advantage. Where air-cooled weapons quickly jammed from overheating during sustained firing, the M1917 could maintain constant fire. Both of Basilone's teams fought valiantly, but the ferocity of the Japanese attacks inflicted heavy casualties. All members of one team were either killed or severely wounded. Now, Basilone knew that if he retreated or waited for aid, the entire defense line would collapse and the Japanese would seize Henderson Field. Basilone immediately took command. He grabbed his primary M1917 machine gun and turned it toward the densest wave of the Japanese assault. This 15-minute period of Basilone's action is etched in history. Due to the intense barrage, Basilone's ammunition was depleting rapidly, and critically, he was running out of water to keep his machine gun cool. Basilone faced a single, impossible option. He had to reach the second, disabled M1917 machine gun post, located approximately 200 yards away and completely surrounded by Japanese forces. Basilone, armed with a .45 pistol on his hip and extra belts tucked into his khakis, launched an incredible, stealthy sprint right through the middle of the Japanese invasion. He successfully reached the second post, retrieved the ammunition, spare belts, and cold water, and returned. This dash back was just as perilous as his fight. He successfully kept his M1917 operational. Having resupplied his ammunition and water, Basilone unleashed an incredible 15-minute barrage from his M1917 machine gun. His sustained fire was so accurate and effective that the Japanese attackers finally began to retreat in terror. When morning broke and the fighting ceased, the area in front of Basilone's outpost was littered with the bodies of Japanese soldiers. Official estimates later calculated that John Basilone single-handedly killed at least 38 Japanese soldiers with his M1917 machine gun that night. However, eyewitness accounts and initial combat reports estimated the count of those killed in Basilone's sector to be over 60, earning him the enduring fame that he had wiped out an entire platoon by himself. Basilone not only saved the lives of his comrades, but also secured Henderson Field. Sergeant John Basilone was awarded the Medal of Honor, the United States' highest military decoration, for his extraordinary valor. His ability to wield the heavy M1917 machine gun and his unparalleled tenacity made him an American legend. Basilone later participated in the Battle of Iwo Jima, where he was tragically killed while assisting his comrades on the battlefield. John Basilone's story remains one of the most critical moments of Guadalcanal, where one lone Marine and one heavy gun turned the tide of history.